all of my free game people out there, man. To all of my F and B people out there, one sec. Doing, man? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing pretty good. I know I am. But I was having a thought, per usual. You know what I'm saying? And something that I was thinking about instant gratification, and in different ways that may affect my life. One of the ways that I noticed that instant gratification really affected my life was the way that it traps me in mental cycles and mental patterns of thinking. Now, what do I mean by this when I say this, and what I'm trying to say when I say it traps me in mental pathways of thinking is I'm basically saying, like, when I have okay when it comes to instant gratification, I understand that, like, it's a short-term reward system. It's like basically the appreciation for those short-term rewards and the things that come quickly and the things that you can get, right away. And that's trapped me. That mindset of wanting to get things quickly and get that, that hit of dopamine quickly has trapped me in mental cycles, which kind of sometimes kept me from moving forward. See what I'm saying? So because I'm so adamant on the feeling of wanting to get the thing quick and wanting to have that feeling right away, it's kind of put me in this mindset of, like, it's stalled my progress towards things that I want to do. And the reason that I say that, and the reason this correlates to, like, mental cycles is, for example, let's say I have a long-term goal. I want to go out and get buff. You know what I'm saying? Over the next year, I want to work out at least 5 days a week every year. Every week, 5 days a week for the whole year. That's the goal. I want to get buff at the end of this year, right? What I would do in my mind is I would imagine what the end result would be. That's what it would always be. I'd be imagining the end result, and through me imagining that end result, I would get a feeling of, like, almost like I already did it, like I was successful. I can see myself doing this. I can see it. Like, I'm successful already. I got the feeling like it already didn't happen. But me getting that little feeling and that little bit of gratification from it, first, it does give me an initial motivation. But what it does do also is it makes me feel, it gives me a false sense of accomplishment, which then, like, stops me from moving. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to that quick validation that I'm not even understanding that just worrying about the end goal and trying to gain that, trying to imagine the feeling. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having, you're trying to manifest or some shit like that. Like, that's cool. That's super duper cool. You feel me? It's good because that is a big part of manifesting is, seeing yourself already having it and then, feel the feeling. But it comes in, it becomes a hindrance when you do it so much to the point to where it's like you only kind of doing it for the feeling of, that feeling of imagining it. It's almost like, when you talk about the plans to go somewhere with somebody, or y'all, you and your friends, y'all all talk about the plans, but then it never happened. It's because y'all done got so wrapped up into talking about it and imagining how the shit gonna be and all that dopamine and the excitement that releases from the idea of what it will be like, that you didn't prepare for the delayed gratification that's needed in order to make it happen. The hard work, the long hours, all those steps that come to get that end goal. You know what I'm saying? Because that end goal is only the product of delayed gratification. But I'm because our mind, well, at least I'm gonna just speak for me. I don't know. Maybe y'all are special. Y'all don't got no problems like this, so I don't know. But I know that with my mind kind of being wired towards quick gratification, that thought and of the end sometimes puts me in a cycle of just only thinking about the end and wondering, like, damn, I know I'm gonna be like this when I get done with this. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, woo, woo, woo. And that fucks up the whole process. Because to be real with you, I'm slowly starting to understand when people say that you gotta be okay with it. You gotta be okay with what you have now to get anything, in the future, to really get more of anything. You gotta be okay with where you at. You gotta be accepting to where you at. I'm kind of understanding that now. You see what I'm saying? Because for a while, the thoughts was like, I'm always thinking about what I want to get and the type of feelings that I'm gonna feel when I get those things. And to be real, sometimes it put me in a state of like feeling sad because of where I'm at right now and how far it is away. It's like, damn, like that feeling gonna feel great, but it's just so far away. It's like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the idea of like being okay with where I'm at but know where I'm trying to go, I feel like is the way. You know what I'm saying? Because being okay with where you at and being in the present moment is just another form of just, well, I ain't gonna say it's another form of it. I'm gonna say that's a part of being patient. My definition of it, you know, being okay with where you at and okay with what you got and accepting to what you got, but you know where you're trying to get to. It's just that's just all a part of patience in my definition and my understanding, because it's like I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm cool with it. You know, I know I want more, or I may need more, whatever the case may be, but like I'm okay with what I got right now. Like right now I'm good. You see what I'm saying? I know where I'm trying to go. Cause and it'd be weird. I don't know. It's like as soon as you come to that standpoint where you like, where you fully like, you know what? Not saying like give up. You know, I don't want that to come off as I'm telling y'all to give up, but it's more so of an acceptance to life. You know, the things you can and you can't control, and the things that are important and that are not. So when I get to thinking about shit like that, and I get to thinking about like that idea of just being okay with where I'm at, it keeps me like thinking about that idea of being okay where I'm at always keeps me in a state of gratitude. Yeah, that's what I want to say. It keeps me in a state of gratitude at all times. Like I'm always grateful for what I got. I'm always appreciative for where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I still feel those moments of feeling excited about where I'm trying to go, but like I'm appreciative of where I'm at. Feel me? See what I'm saying? And it'd be weird because it's as soon as you fully come to that acceptance point where you like, where you good with it or without it, in a sense, you get to it. It's like when you try to play the game taking a long ass time to load, so you act like you don't give a fuck just to get it to load type shit. It's like almost on that type of thing. It's like as soon as you don't actually give a fuck, the game been loaded up. You feel me? So that's kind of how I'm starting to come to that idea. Helping me be more present, really, in my experience, so I can take all the lessons from it, so I can learn everything that's needed to be learned as I'm going towards the goal, because it really isn't the goal. You know what I'm saying? The goal, once you get to the goal, everything just physically manifested. Essentially, you just kind of at the end point of like the person you're trying to become. You fully have shifted. You see what I'm saying? But like through the journey is where you get all the lessons, you get all the stories and shit. Because as much as I may want everything that I want tomorrow, if I was to get it tomorrow, I wouldn't have no cool ass stories of how I got to it. Yeah, nigga, I just woke up, I had it. I don't know. See what I'm saying? Like if out of just magic, I was just in exactly where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? I had everything I ever wanted right then and there. I wouldn't have no cool stories to tell nobody. And I'm a nigga who love to tell some stories. I'm not gonna bullshit you. If I have a good story to tell, I love to tell it. See what I'm saying? So it wouldn't feel right. The journey would be, it's probably, I'm understanding. And I made a video on that, journey being very important, but that's all I got for y'all. Lips dry as hell. Free game people, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for taking y'all time out and, checking out the videos. Thank y'all. Y'all have y'all a nice night. Y'all eat y'all some dinner, drink y'all some water, eat some fruits and vegetables and shit. Do all the 5, or, do all your shits, man. I love y'all. I'm out of here.